decided the mystery on the hidden face of the moon. Receive a warm welcome to this new documentary. If this is your first time, let me introduce myself. I am Engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I appreciate you decide to watch this educational content, where we will explain one of the great mysteries of the moon, which a recent scientific study has deciphered, featuring revealing images of the unknown and never before seen hidden face of the moon. I assure you that you will be surprised. From an engineer's perspective. Let's start. From planet Earth we only see one side of the moon, since the moon rotates on itself in the same time it orbits around the Earth. Its rotation period is equal to the translation period, that is the reason why we always see the same face or side of the moon. There is no way to see the other, which is why we talk about that hidden side of the moon that no human being could see until 1959, thanks to the Russian-Soviet Luna 3 spacecraft, which made it possible to see it with this initially very poor quality, becoming clear from that moment that this hidden face is very different from the face seen from the ground. The hidden face of the moon is dotted with craters and has very peculiar characteristics, which have become known to the extent that new lunar exploration missions provide increasingly higher resolution images thanks above all to the contributions of the Space Agency of the United States, NASA and the Chinese National Space Administration with its historic landing of the Change 4 mission on the far side of the moon, providing never-before-seen images. By analyzing the images, data and samples of the hidden side of the moon, a team of renowned scientists was able to decipher and unveil the secrets and mysteries of that region of our moon, forever clarifying everything related to that part of the moon as we will see hen. But first, I ask you to support us by liking this video, sharing this video with your contacts, and subscribing to this channel, turning on notifications, so with your support, we can continue to frequently generate interesting documentaries on aerospace technology and the universe. Thank you for contributing to the creation of educational content. The moon is the only natural object that orbits the Earth, so it is the only natural satellite of our planet Earth. With this publication of the prestigious scientific journal Science Advances, the mysteries and secrets of the hidden side of the moon were revealed, indicating that the greatest differences between the visible side and the hidden side of the moon have to do with appearance and chemical composition of these lunar regions. Unlike the near side, the far side of the moon is dotted with craters. While on the face we see the so-called lunar seas are famous, which are those forms resulting from the ancient lava that generated volcanic activity on the surface, the hidden face does not have these marks, which was one of the aspects that most intrigued and attracted attention. In order to explain this marked difference, the researchers carried out computer simulations to find out what could have happened before that volcanic activity, and recreated a massive impact that changed the moon billions of years ago and created a gigantic crater that is 2,500 kilometers in diameter and 12 kilometers deep, a region on the moon that has been named the Aitken Basin. On the visible face there are many large areas covered with solidified lava that are called seas. On the far side, however, these seas are very scarce. Something that was evidenced when analyzing the composition of the lunar soil from multiple space missions, which have found great contrasts in the abundance of certain elements. On the visible face, higher concentrations of potassium, titanium, thorium, phosphorus and other elements of the so-called rare earth group have been found. Revealing all this that throughout its evolution the moon must have suffered some kind of phenomenon that could give rise to these differences. The large impact that marked these differences on the moon created a huge amount of heat, and the researchers wanted to know how that heat affected the moon's internal dynamics. Discovering that the heat caused certain chemical elements to be deposited on the visible side of the moon but not on the hidden one. This is because they activated and began an era of volcanic activity on that face. One of the most recent images with the highest resolution and that reveals the hidden face of the moon in depth has been provided by the China National Space Administration thanks to its Change 4 mission. These fabulous images, including the high-definition 360 degrees panorama, have been taken by the rotating camera installed on the lander. The U-22 rover is a few meters ahead, attached to the lander by its wheel tracks. In what we leave you with the most recent images of the moon, I would like to know what you think of the hidden or non-visible face of the moon. I will be very attentive to your opinions and reflections in the comments of this video. As usual, we appreciate you informing us. It is a real pleasure to be able to provide you with the main news, trends and developments about the most important aspects of aerospace technology and the universe, from the perspective of an engineer. I am the Engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I invite you to meet again in a future installment.